Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno, the founder of Real Men Real Style. Today I'm going to be answering the question, how do I know what designer clothing is right for me? The question came in to my inbox and I'm going to do my best to answer it today. But before I jump into that, I want to let you know about Adam over at Blue Claw Company. And they've been my premium sponsor for quite a while. But what you may not know is that I personally use his luggage. And in fact, I'm about to take off on a trip and I'm taking his luggage because it's durable and it protects my clothing. And that's really important. So we're going to be traveling all around the US and I need to take a suit with me. But I've got 3 kids. A lot of things are going to get spilled. But I needed a garment bag, which is going to be able to, well, let's just say I've got a 2-year-old and she likes to mark on anything. She's an artist. And I've got to have my couple $1,000s worth of clothing in this one bag protected. And I'm going to trust Blue Claw to do that. In addition, his bags are made right here in the United States. Very high quality ballistic nylon. Go check him out. I love his luggage. I mean, it's just, I use it and it's a big supporter of my company. So go check it. Say hi to Adam for me, Blue Claw Company. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. This is the question that came to me. Antonio, the most confusing thing about men's or women's or any style for that matter is oversaturation of so many different brands, styles, fashions, designers, etc. How do I know, Antonio, what designer or brand is the best as far as apparel is concerned? I want consistency and longevity. Okay, he wants it to last a long time. He lives in Fort Worth and he equates it to going to a gas station. If he goes to a Quick Trip, he goes to Racetrack, 7-Eleven, Valero. He doesn't like to bounce around. He wants a go-to clothing company. So who are you going to choose? I mean, you got Ralph Lauren, you've got Zegna, you've got a little bit far, a little bit lower. You've got different brands. But how do you choose? And what's in a name? Why should you go for it? Well, I understand his problem, and there are 3 big problems with the brands. And that's the number one is that they change their sizing. So from year to year, if you go buy something that was made by Ralph Lauren in 98, and then you go to 2003, you're in a vintage thrift store and you're looking at different pieces, you're going to find the fit is very different. And they seem to be speeding that up. They're not sticking with the same models. So unfortunately, fit does change every couple years, it seems like. Number 2 is the styles are changing. So I don't know if you guys have seen what's going on at Brooks Brothers. I'm not really happy. It seems like they are, I don't know, they're going with like a really trendy look. And it's, to me, it's diluting the brand. Now, they were bought out a few years ago, and I understand they're trying to increase sales. And that's what drives a lot of this. So realize many of these companies, unfortunately, they're not looking out for you. They're looking out, well, it's probably a good thing. They're looking out for themselves. But I think in doing so, they're damaging their relationship with the customer. So that's number 2. They're changing up the styles on you. And number 3 is the quality is changing. So what do I mean by that? I mean the quality of the fabric, the stitching, everything that goes inside the clothing. A lot of times when a company looks to save money or to make more money, they cut back on the quality. So knowing this, what can you do? I'm going to give you 3 tips, 3 things that you can start to do today if you're out there looking for the right brand. Number 1, can you guess? Educate yourself. Okay, guys, I've put out tons of information. Go check out my article over at The Art of Manliness, The Style Pyramid. One of my best. It really focuses on the foundations of style. That is fit, fabric, and style. And let me get into these a little bit more. So fit, if it doesn't fit you, don't wear it. Fabric, what I mean is the quality of the build. So learn what the best advice I can give you is go into a higher end menswear store. Try on a $1,500 to $2,000 suit. Then whenever you go see, you'll be able to, once you try that on, once you look at it, once you touch it, you're going to be able to see the difference. You're going to understand the quality of the fabric, the quality build. And that stuff is, you're going to be able to take that going forward so that whenever you see that $2,000 suit on sale for $700, you're going to understand that's a great deal. Okay, so we've talked about fit, fabric, and style. Okay, what do I mean by style? I mean going with the style that suits you. So you want the brand, not that is looked at as the top brand in your society or in your area. You want what suits your body type. What proportions work for you? You want to, I mean, so if there's a company out there, and there's quite a few, let's say J. Crew, that has a lot of thin lapels, is really made for a thinner, more urban gentleman, then and if that's the look you want, that's the brand you want to go to. Go to their flagship store. Go in there and walk around, but make sure that style suits you. Okay, so that's my number one thing. Educate yourself, understand the style pyramid. Number two is to go and to batch going into stores. So you want to spend an entire day going to Nordstrom's, Barney's, Macy's, Neiman Marcus, some finer menswear stores. But before you go, know your measurements. So you can go to my company, A Tailored Suit, grab our measurement guide, measure yourself. Take my guide in there, and I don't care, print it off, whatever. And it's something that you want to know all of your measurements. So when you look at that clothing, you can actually measure with the tape measure, and you can see how much room you're going to have there in the chest. In fact, I recommend, this is something I have the guys in my style system do. I have them measure their best fitting clothing so that when they see clothing out there, they have a good idea of what the measurement should be. So they don't have to try it on. They already know what their shirt's shoulder measurements, their shirt's sleeve measurements are. They've got it written down. Do the preparation. Go out there and go from store to store, do it in batches, and try the clothing on. Take notes, find some brands that suit you. Now, a lot of you guys may be saying, okay, Antonio, I don't have access to good stores in my area. Well, lucky for you, the internet, and this is number 3, is making it easy. So identify companies with amazing return policies, great customer service, and work with them to get the clothing you need. So a lot of smaller retailers, they actually have great customer service because they have to in order to compete. Other companies like Amazon, even Zappos is now getting into the clothing game. They have amazing return policies. I just ordered some shoes from Zappos. I'm leaving in 2 days on a trip. You know what? I'm not worried because Zappos is going to get me those shoes to me overnight, and then I can just drop them off as we're leaving, and I can send them back to anywhere, and it doesn't cost me to send that clothing back. So make sure to try it on. Yes, you are going to have to do a little bit of work, but find the brand that suits you by going out there. You know, I talked about educating yourself, knowing your measurements, going out there and trying it on in local stores, then going online. The last thing I would say, it's kind of an extra bonus here, is go to forum. Find where people like you are hanging out, who have your body shape, who have your needs. Find out, if you go to Style Forum, there's a whole forum that's for denim heads. Now, if you're into denim, that's the perfect forum for you. You should be in there. If you're a large man and you are into denim, I think they've got a subsection for that. Reddit also has some great information. Reddit is pretty awesome. Ask Andy, a great forum. Find one that suits your personality and also suits your build. Okay, guys, if you like this video, I appreciate it if you click on the like button. If you have something to add, I would love to see it in the comments. And I ask that you subscribe to my channel. That way these videos come right to you. All right, take care. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.